I'm Bonnie Barker with BonnieBayCrochet.com, and I just wanted to show you the diamond stitch. Before we begin, or as we begin the stitch, it starts out with 3 rows of single crochet. So row 1, row 2, and row 3 would simply be single crochet in each stitch across. Okay, the 4th stitch is where the diamond work begins using the treble crochet. Okay, to do this, we're going to do a front post treble crochet back on row 1 of the single crochet. Okay, not on the end single crochet or the first, but the 2nd stitch. We're going to do a front post treble crochet like this. Then we're going to skip that 1st stitch, as I mentioned, 1st stitch of the row. We're going to single crochet in the next 4 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets. Now we're going to make another treble crochet right next to the first one, which would be about on the 3rd stitch of the row. Okay. Now we're going to wrap our yarn around our needle 2 more times, and we're going to skip 4 stitches on that base row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and around the next stitch, which will be 5 stitches away from the last treble crochet, we're going to work another treble crochet, again working on row 1. Back up to row 4, we're going to skip the next 2 single crochets, which will be the ones that are right behind the treble, this one and this one, and we're going to single crochet in this one, and put the yarn back of that first. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we have 4 single crochets. Now we're going to do this again. We're going to wrap the needle 2 times for our treble, and we're going to do a treble crochet on the first row by doing a front post treble right next to the last one that we finished. Okay, and then we're going to do that again. We're going to skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, and then we're going to do the next front post treble crochet right there. Again, skipping 2 stitches on the back, 1, 2, and then the 3rd one we're going to single crochet, and then go ahead and do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So now we have 4 single crochets. It's time for another treble. Wrap the needle 2 times. We're going to do it right next to the last treble worked. Again, working it as a front post treble on the row 1. And we're going to wrap it again. And we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, and we're going to work this around the 5th on that first row. Again, working it as a front post treble crochet. Again, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then work 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 1 more to work, and then I'll show you how to finish off this row. We're just going to put 1 next to the last stitch, and then we're only going to skip 1 stitch since we only worked 1 treble crochet, and then we're going to single crochet in the last stitch. Okay, chain 1 and turn. Now for the next 3 rows, we are simply going to work 3 rows of single crochet straight across. I'll go ahead and start that, and I'll check back in with you as soon as I finish that. Okay, I've just completed 3 more rows of single crochet. So for review, we started out with 3 straight rows of single crochet. Then row 4 is the row with the treble crochets worked as front post trebles to begin the first half of our diamond. And then row 5, 6, and row 7 were just straight single crochet, 1 single crochet in each stitch across. Okay, now this is going to be row 8, and this will complete the diamond look. Okay, we begin by single crocheting in the first 2 stitches. 1, 2. Now we're going to work a treble crochet directly over the last treble crochet, except we're going to work it in the single crochet that's right above the treble crochet. This can be a little tricky. And just be sure that you are spacing everything correctly as you do this. I'm going to wrap the needle twice using the front post treble crochet. And I'm going to wrap the needle again. I'm going to put another treble crochet directly above this treble crochet, wrapping it around the single crochet that's right above it of row 5. In time, as you do this stitch, you'll know exactly where to put it, and it'll feel quite comfortable. I know at first it's quite awkward, but give it time and practice, and it'll be just like walking and talking. It's not too bad. Okay, so on the row that we're working on here, we're going to skip 2 single crochets, this one and this one. And by the way, the 2 treble crochets that you just worked replaces those, so it keeps your stitch count constant in your row. And now we're going to single crochet 4 in the next 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've just worked these 4 single crochets. Now we're going to work another treble crochet, and again, just for the clarity's sake, there are 2 ways to see this. It's going to be the single crochet directly above this treble crochet below. It's also exactly right beside the last treble crochet just worked. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and let's work another one. And again, as you go along, it does get easier. We're going to work it around this single crochet right here, a front post treble crochet. And another way to double check this is we will have skipped 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's another way to double check to make sure your diamonds are coming out even. Let's go ahead and work this treble crochet. Okay, now we're ready to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and we're going to single crochet the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Okay, now another treble crochet. We're going to put it right next to the last one we just worked. Got some more yarn here. And we're going to 2 ways you can look at this. You can skip 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, work in the next one, or just notice it lines up just above the treble crochet below. Now I'm going to skip 2 more, 1, 2, and we're going to single crochet in the next 4 stitches, 2, 3, 4. Now we only have 2 more treble crochets to work for this row. Okay, wrap the needle twice. You see it's again just right above the treble crochet from row 4. And then this is the last one. Notice again it's just the single crochet which is right above. If you're not sure which single crochet that is, feel free to go 1, 2, 3, 4, skip those 4, and that'll tell you kind of a double way to check. Okay. Okay, now to finish this we have, let's see, we're going to skip these two. Let's see if you can see that better. We're going to skip these 2 stitches, and we're going to single crochet in 1, 2, the remaining 3 stitches, and that will finish out the row. So that's 1. Let's try that one again. Sometimes yarn can get a little splitty and be a little troublesome. That's why it's so nice to know you can just pull the stitches right back out and do it again. Okay, so I've single crocheted 3 stitches in the last. So let me just hold this back so you can see the shape of the diamond. So there you have it. Now, in order to continue this pattern, just continue rows 1 through 8, or however the pattern is listed. Sometimes they renumber the rows slightly different than what I mentioned, but it all should come out about the same. So and the more you continue this, you can have rows by the columns and by rows, and it could be quite a really nice motif to use in your projects. If you're looking for projects that use stitches like this, come visit us at bonniebadecrochet.com and we'll be glad to help you out. God bless. Bye-bye.